ideally, how would you like your students' lives to be different as a result of the ideas that they encounter in your classrooms and in courses like these? That's a big one, I'm sorry.
That's a big one. No, that's a great question. Would you like to take that first?
We want them to look at reality slant, that is to say, to be able to see things not as natural or givens, but always to be critically engaged, not necessarily negatively engaged or set against, but simply aware of the terms that are governing their lives and the historical roots of those terms, the affective feelings that are attached to them, rather than simply moving in automatic pilot through their lives. And the students will often say they come in from high school really steeped in cliches about human existence and about the social realities they've learned in their families, and they come away from university much more aware of the antecedents of those realities, the kind of representational practices associated with them, and they appreciate having that sense of perspective. And that's what I hope they take away is some kind of critical distance and perspective on the worlds they inhabit.
And contrary to the idea that it's a world in constant change and constant flux, I think the impact of what happens in the classroom, I was thinking about this reading the Gardner article, I mean our actions and our thoughts as we put them into action in the classroom have, I hope, a profound impact on our students. We shouldn't expect that impact to play itself out immediately. And we shouldn't expect the work of education in terms of how it changes their thoughts and feelings to be immediate. It is in some people, but one of the other profound aspects of what we do in the classroom is when someone comes back to you 20 years after, which I'm now old enough to be able to say, and says, there was that time in the classroom when you said this. And I think to myself, I would have had no idea that I was impacting that student at the time. And so the delay of education is extremely important in a time where we're being asked to create more immediate results out of our educations and out of the work that we do in the classroom. It's also important to notice that there's a delay, there's a kickback